Hello students, welcome back to my channel Mind Your Exam. In this video, we would be seeing how to traverse a string using different loops, that is the for loop and the while loop. So traversing basically means iterating over a string, and iterating again means that accessing the contents of the string one by one. So we have seen that string is a sequence data type and an ordered sequence of data. So we can access each character that is present in any string using different loops, because loop contains an iteration variable or the loop iteration variable, and that variable can be used to iterate or to access each character that is present in the string one by one. Okay, so now we would be seeing two cases, one with the for loop and the other with the while loop, how to access each character in a particular string. So let's say again we have the string str having the value hello world. So just like you write a normal for loop, you specify the for keyword, you specify a loop iteration variable or an iterator. The in keyword that we have seen, it basically tells the membership. It performs the membership operation and then the name of the string. So what this statement is exactly doing, it is taking I variable would take the value of each and every character one by one, and it will check whether this character is present in the string. So this loop will work or will continue till there are more characters that have been not been traversed, or till there are characters still present in the string which have not been accessed, which have not been taken up by the variable I. So, and for each character that is taken up by the variable I, the print statement would be executed. So the value of I would be printed, and the end of this print statement would be with a space character. So by default, as we have learned, the print statement contains the end line character as the end or the separator value, but we want the characters to be separated by spaces, a single space. So we have explicitly specified the space character here. Okay, so what will actually happen? The string str contains the value hello world. So it basically contains the characters H, E, L, O and so on. So the iterator, the iteration variable I, would first, in the first iteration, take the first character of the string as its value. So in the print statement, when the print statement is executed, we would get the first character as the output. Okay, now since the end value is specified as a space would be printed. So the underscores that I have specified here will not be printed, but I have to tell you that a space character would be printed. I have written them with a light colored pen. Okay, so only the characters would be printed, separated by a single space. Now in the next iteration, the variable I would take as its value the next character that is present in the string, which is E, and it would print that character and again print a space character. Then it would take the next character as its value and so on. Okay, so every character would be separated by a space after it. Okay, except and the last character also. The only thing that you have to note here is that the space character is itself present in this string. So when the space character will be printed, another space character would be following it before printing the character W, because the print statement also contains a space character, and when I will take the value as a single space, so this particular value would be printed and then this end value would also be printed. So be very careful in your exams when you're writing the output. Such questions are meant to confuse you. Okay, but if your concepts are strong, you would not get confused. Okay, so now coming to the second part, that is accessing a string using the while loop. In this case, we have a string str having the value YouTube channel. Now I have specified the index values of each character. So for the while loop, what we'll do, we will first specify the starting value of the index. Now there are two things. When you iterate over a string, you can either use the iterator variable to take up the characters of the string as its value, or what you can do, you can iterate over the string using the length of the string. So what you can do in this second case is you can use the iterator variable to take up the index values within the valid range of the string. So this is what we are doing in this case. We have specified the value of the iterator variable I as 0, which is the starting index of the string, and we have specified the condition that run this loop as long as the value of I is either less than or at max equal to the length of the string. So length is a built-in function or a predefined function in the Python programming language, and whenever you give this particular function a string argument, the return value would be the length of the string. Okay, so this is a built-in function, and we would be studying about built-in functions more in the next video. But before that, let's complete this example. So what would happen here, I would take the index values, the values which are in the range 0 and going till the length of the string. And what is the length of the string? The length is 15. You can count the characters, or you can do the end index minus the starting index plus 1. So 15 is the value that you will get. And what is happening for each index value? The character that is present at that index value for this particular string is getting printed, and it is followed by a single space character. Okay, and in every iteration you are also incrementing the index value by 1, because if you do not do this, the loop will go into infinite number of iterations. It will become an infinite loop. So please remember that there are two ways of traversing a string. Either you can assign the string characters to the loop iterator variable, or you can assign string index values to the loop iterator variable. Okay, and you can use any kind of built-in functions or predefined functions like length, which are defined by the Python programming language for strings while accessing the characters in the string. And we would be discussing a variety of such built-in functions for strings from the next video. So stay tuned to our channel for such more videos on Python and strings. Till we meet in the next video, mind your exam.